Okay, I think I'm live. Y'all, we still here. We are still here. How y'all doing? I hope everybody's doing okay. If you're catching this replay, please hit that like button. Consider joining the channel. I couldn't tell you what my channel does. It just do what it do. I just talk about what I talk about, and I come on when I need to, when I want to, when and inspired. So today I want to say a couple of things real quick. And I made a little joke about us still being here because, yesterday they said that it's going to be the rapture. Some of us was disappointed that we didn't get caught up yesterday, but thank God we ain't left here for 7 years, 7 years of tribulation. But listen, um, let me say this real quick before I get to what I'm going to say about Chicago and the trips. So if you look on my community board, I share now what I look at. As y'all know, I no longer engage with the beef sector. Stop engaging. So what do I watch now? What do I watch now? Y'all go ahead and hit that like button. I see you ain't here, 3 people. Drop on down, say hello, and hit that like button for me. So what do I watch now? So I put it over my community board. This morning I was enjoying Alicia Thomas. We call her Judge what we call Judge T, I think. Yeah, Judge T, because she is indeed a judge. I was over there enjoying her yesterday. I enjoyed a video with Faith is the Substance that is also, hey, Melissa Scott, hey, Sugar, how you doing? That is also over there on my community board. Yesterday, Faith is the Substance interviewed her pastor, and it was a very good interview. It wasn't typical. He's not the typical guy. He's not the typical chat pastor, not the typical church pastor. And sometimes when you say that, then you get a pastor that's trying to be so, I'm down. No, he ain't that either. He ain't that either. I like his realness. He is who he is. He ain't trying to impress nobody. And he's just upfront with it. So I enjoyed that interview with Faith is the Substance and some other things that you do over there. So y'all will catch me a lot over in Really Be TV. I'll be over there a lot. I'll be over there. In fact, I'm a mod over there, y'all. The only other place that y'all have ever seen me mod is Duchess Kelly Love. I was the first alert. Indeed, I was. I think I was like the 4th or 5th first alert, something like that. But I am now a mod for Really Be TV. I enjoyed the tribe. We have a good time over there. So that's where you'll catch us, and check out some collabs that Really B and I are doing in real life. We're tripping, we're cruising. So check that out if you want to join that. So what I came on here to say real quick. So those are the places I hang out now. That's where the places where you'll see me. And when I'm somewhere like that, I put it on my community board where I'm hanging out now, and it's changing my algorithm, and that's what I wanted to do. So, hey to Danielle, good morning, Shulker. Is it still morning? Yeah. Well, no, it's probably morning where you are. Good afternoon, good morning, Shulker. So what I came to say is Babe Nation in 45 hours with the Babe. Y'all know that before I started getting more and more involved in the beef sector, I used to talk about trips all the time. I used to talk about cruising and trips, and cruising is trips, and this is how you can get your flight, and this is the hotel, and group travels, and meet and greets, and if you go back on my older stuff, which I have taken off all the beef sector stuff, and how I have left the travel stuff and stuff with my grandson and things like that, and family and stuff like that. But if you check it out, you'll see that's all I used to talk about. So I'm back to that, and then I used to talk about inspirational stuff. Hey, M. Renee, thank you for coming in, Sugar. So I have been watching. So anytime somebody do a trip, if Club Chat on the trip, I'm watching. If somebody doing a trip, more than likely, I'm watching. A cruise and stuff like that, I'm watching. So Babe Nation, Phi Babe, we know her as Phi Babe. Babe Nation did a meet and greet. They went to Chicago. And I really have been enjoying it. Hey, St. James, thank you for coming in. I have been enjoying it. That was a well put together event. So, and I think that more of the beef sector should do it, or more content creators themselves should do it. Host your city, especially if you live in a city like Chicago, especially live in a city like Detroit. You know, you live in one of those, you know, cities that have a lot of things. Now, if you live over here in Greensboro, where I'm at, ain't nothing to see. You're gonna see a bunch of colleges around here. Ain't nothing over here to see. Okay, ain't nothing here to see. It's the city I was born and raised in, the High Point. Ain't nothing there but a bunch of factories where they have a bunch of furniture. Ain't nothing here to see. But if you live in a Chicago or Detroit, or San Francisco, um, ain't nobody trying to go to LA to get popped. uh, uh, Somewhere like that, that is an excellent idea. New Orleans, host something in your city. Host something in your city. So I really enjoyed watching different clips um, and stuff from 45 Hours with the Babe, Babe Nation, their meet and greet. They went on a boat ride. Now, on that boat ride, that poor man, y'all was paying attention, but y'all was talking, honey. They was turned up. They was turned up. But anyway, but they went on a boat ride where people who never been to Chicago or visited Chicago was able to see different landmarks and architecture and all of that, you know, in Chicago. They did a party bus. Y'all know I likes to party. I likes to party. I like a good dance and a cocktail and some good music. They did brunch. They did dinner. You know, I am really enjoying it. And it looks like it was well put together. The host, shout out to Phi Babe. The host really put that thing together really good, where they had fun field times. And here's the thing. I said this to somebody that I chat with, and they said, well, it seemed like a little bit too much for me. No. Because when you put together a group trip like that and you give them, hey, bourbon, bubble gum, hey, sugar, when you put together a group trip like that and you have an itinerary that's full, the people that come, you can choose to do all of it, some of it, none of it. So you can pull out of there where you want to, or you can go to all. Now, I'm that person that go into every drop of it. I sleep when I get back home. I'm asleep when I get back home. I'm doing every drop of it. But you can choose to say, okay, well, I'm gonna do this and this and this, but I'm not gonna do. It was not too much. It was, to me, from what I could see when I was viewing, it was well put together. Kudos. And again, I encourage you, if you live in a city, host your city. Have a meet and greet in your city. You know, bring your subscribers that's been following you for so long to your place. That was an excellent idea, and I like the theme of it. 45 hours with the Babe. Shout out to her. Shout out to people who's actually doing something. Y'all know that Philip Boy, James, some of us call him Trezor, is doing a cruise on the Virgin Voyages. And y'all know he doesn't do anything raggedy. That ain't never been his reputation. So check that out. You know, anybody that's doing anything that's got something coming up, I don't really know the details of any of that. I don't know whether it's open, but shout out to her for putting something together. People coming to Seattle. There's a lot to see in Seattle. Seattle is a beautiful place. So shout out to the people who's putting things together and doing stuff, getting out here and seeing and encouraging and bringing other people together to see, so we can see more than this virtual space and more of what's in our own city and state. And if you're a content creator, introduce your state. We want to see your state. What your state look like? What your state give? What your state give? I might have something in Charlotte one day. I might do something in Charlotte. What your state give? Anyway, those are just a few thoughts that I had. Is there anything else that I want to say? Condolences to the people who were close to the two young ladies who passed, that hangs around this community, or the community of the beef sector. Condolences to their families in prayer. And y'all, let's take care of ourselves. I was just talking to my daughter about I had a dispute I go to the gym. The gym I go to, I don't want to say what it is, but I had a dispute with them. And I used to go, y'all know I used to come live, and I used to be walking that track and looking at the boys, looking at the men's below. play basketball. That was my inspiration and motivation as I was walking that track, honey. I would go in there to walk 30 minutes and end up walking 45 because within the 40 mark, the men's playing basketball and started taking their shirts off and things. And I just kept walking and enjoyed them playing basketball. Well, I had a little billing dispute with them and stopped going, and now I done gained all this weight, y'all. I done gained all this freaking weight. So I was just talking to my daughter about it. She said, Mama, every time a new restaurant open up in the city, you got to be sharing that out. I done gained me some big back ways, y'all. So I need to get myself back into the gym. But I'm fast. I'm a little boy crazy. You know how they call the young girls boy crazy. I'm a flirt. Anybody who's been around me, I hope do not drop yourself. I am a flirt. I am indeed a flirt. I am a little fast. I am. Yes, I am. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Really be to drop down. She'll say something. She'll be like, nah, not a little bit, but yeah. So, but yeah, I did, honey. The track, like you have to go up the steps, and the gym is right below it, and the men's be playing basketball, sweating and things. Let me get off that. Let's say, she got it. Yeah. My youngest daughter, she was like, Mom, every time a restaurant, I sent them something this morning. I said, ooh, right up the street. They about to order a new. Listen, they put a slim chicken over here. I declare I eat slim chicken twice a week. I declare I eat it slim chicken twice a week. And I'm like, why are they building all these restaurants around me? And every time they do one, I send it to my girls. So yeah, she did call me out. She was like, Mama. Every time. And like if I eat the food and it's good, like I'm into these lime tortilla chips. Is that how you pronounce it? Lime, the lime flavor. Ooh, they hit the lime. She's like, Mama, stop sending folks food that you like. You just bad habits. You just spreading around bad habits. Cause now you got, yeah, she had to call me out. I don't know why they do me like that. So anyway, I need to get back to doing better with my health as far as my weight. Girl, slim chicken, girl. Child, listen, the wings good, the tenders are good, the fries are good, even the wraps are good, the salads is good. I have it. They put the banana pudding in the jar. The banana pudding in the mason jar is good. The brownie is good. Yeah, I eat there at least twice a week. I got to stop eating. But one thing, I did a couple of things for Lent. One of the things I did for Lent was, of course, I stopped engaging online. The other thing I did for Lent was I did not eat out. And I felt so good when I wasn't eating out. I didn't lose a whole lot of weight during that 45-day time period, but I felt so much better. He ain't gonna make a slim girl. Ain't nothing slim about slim chicken. Ain't nothing slim about slim chicken at all. Then they had these little bites that came out. Oh, them bites are delicious. I said, why are they good too? But anyway, I need to do better. Well, dang, I like you too, but yeah, and I'm only 5. You say you tall. I'm 5'5". I'm slightly below 5'5", so I'm not that tall. I'm a tickle. I'm bottom heavy. But anyway, so I gotta do better. But anyway, I just came on to say that. Shout out to Phi Babe and Babe Nation and putting that together. That was well put together. Like the people had a good time. And so I would love to see more of that. I really love to see more of that. But check out my community wall. I'll be sharing things over there of stuff that I watch, because along with trying to be more positive in my physical health, I'm also trying to be more positive in my mental health. Mental health is so very important. And we have the worst mental health providers. I don't think, I think that it's lacking. It's lacking. But we can all individually be responsible for our mental health, which means that just like to be responsible with your physical health. It means that you intake what's good for you, more healthier foods. Then you can do the same thing with your mental health. Make sure that what you have, what's going into your eye gate and your ear gate is healthy. You know, is more healthier for you. So you can take control of that in spite of um, mental health in the United States. I'm trying to think of, is there anything else that I want to say? That's pretty much it. Like I said, real quick live. I just wanted to say that and say hello to all of y'all. Hope that everybody is doing well. Hey, Treasure Cash, thank you for coming in. Melissa, how's it going with that next cruise, girl? How's it going with that next cruise? As y'all know, my next one that I know of, some of you know, some of you may not know. My next one that I know of is February. I in collab with Really BTV, and I am really looking forward to that. I need me a cruise right now. Anyway, thank y'all for coming in before I start rambling and going on and on and on. Y'all have a good day. Remember, I almost forgot. Remember to live in peace on purpose. I have sown so much negative on in social media. You know, I've torn down. Now I want to build up. Live in peace on purpose. And number two, no matter what's going on, what it looks like, what your mind is telling you, you respond to your mind. All is well. All is well. Stay prayerful. Y'all be good.